so today we have the MPC X right here, and I'm really excited to just make music and hang out with you. So let's get right into it. I don't want to waste too much time. I have the X, and right next to me, I do have some guitar pedals. We might tap into some of these right here, but I'm feeling excited for two reasons. One, I have the MPC X. The second reason, I also have a new sample pack that I want to try out. And also for the third reason, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm filming a video right here, and this is awesome. I'm always thankful just to be here, especially when I hang out with you. So let's get started and see what we have right here. Shout out to the Drum Brokers. They are a website where if you are looking for any inspiration, they are the plug. This sample pack is called Mahogany Segment. So we're gonna dig up right here and see what type of sounds we have. One thing about sample packs, at least for me, I'm not too big with sample packs. One reason is because usually they have some pretty cool loops already, and I mean, what am I gonna do to these loops? Honestly, I chop up records. I chop up samples when I hear music. I like to recreate my own flips. So when I go through sample packs, sometimes I'm just listening to it and I'm like, well, it sounds great, but I just don't feel like I can give my creative touch to what these loops already have. Now, when it comes down to drums, I love drum sounds with sample packs because they do spark new inspiration for me. But this pack right here, Mahogany Segment, this is interesting. We got some really good one-shots that I'm going to use, bring it into the MPC. I'm not going to sample off of vinyl. I'm just going to use some of the one-shots and see if we can re-chop that into the MPC and get creative. Let's have some fun. Let's get right into it. So right here in this pack, we have two folders. We got loops and we have one-shots. We have some drums right here, which the drums sound really nice. They're very slow tempo drums, so I'm able to extract the one-shots and recreate my own grooves with them. We could probably listen to a few of these drum breaks. Ooh, ooh. All right, there's a lot of drum breaks right here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to go back and let's go into one-shots. We have a few one-shots. We have some bass one-shots, some drums, effects, guitars, harps, keys, strings, so on and so on. There's a few one-shots right here that this is why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to just use one-shots, re-chop these or recreate maybe some key group programs, run them through some effects pedals and see if we could come up with something creative. We have right here some drums. I want to start with some drums right here. We have our kicks, snares, hats, and percussive instruments. Also some snares right here. Some hats. And some percussion. And jumped into this grid editor and already sequenced a groove right here. So right here I have track number 2. Let's go into our browser. We got different bass notes, guitars, effects, harps, keys, strings. I don't want to overwhelm myself. I'm not going to go through everything. Let's go into keys and let's listen to some of these chords right here. I like this. It's just like a one long chord that just keeps going and going. I like how that sounds because it's just adding the foundation. I can build on top of this. We can go into, let's say, guitars. There's chords or phrases or harps. Let's go into harps, freestyle, and let's hear some of these right here. Yo, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's just a freestyle. They're not really playing to anything. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. It's just noise. It's just something that's being played out, and I can use that. We can chop that up and start putting that into its own separate track / program. So let's go ahead and load that into our sample pool. Sample edit. I have that performance right here with the harp. I'm gonna go from trim to manual chop mode and start setting some slices right here. Now, where do I set these chops? I mean, there's no rhythm right here. There's no drums in the background where I can do quarter notes or whatever way of chopping. I'm just listening to those accented hits. As a matter of fact, I'll even push play, listen to my drums and that organ that's being played in the background, and maybe I can start listening at the same time to figure out where I want these chops to be. All right, see, now we get this right here, convert this into its own track, hit do it, go to main. Now this is cool because it's not like any other sample pack where you just have a loop, and I mean, anything that I try to re-chop with it, I cannot come out with anything better than what that loop was. But right here, this is just a freestyle folder where it's just somebody playing an instrument and you get to chop that up as if it were a record. It's so unpredictable, but I like that mystery, whether I might use it or might not use it. So in this case, we have a few chops right here. That is awesome. All right, let's bring in some bass notes. And actually, you know what? This bass note, I want to make this into a key group program. So I know they had some one-shots. Let's go to our browser. Let's go back, and we have some bass. Guys, oh man, if it were just for the bass notes alone, this right here is worth every single penny. Forget it. That's it. That's it. I don't need anything else. Look. Man, let's go ahead and record that. Let's bring in this SP404 and just add this overall grit to the whole entire mix. Look, the harps sound awesome. It's just kind of doing its thing in the background. I would like to bring those harps, run them through this guitar pedal, and bring them back into the MPC. Now I'm gonna go to this harp, I'm gonna duplicate the track, go to my arranger, select the harp, copy this over to the duplicate track, replace. Now we have two tracks, go to mixer. Now this duplicated track, I'm gonna send that to outputs 3 and 4, which is going into the guitar pedal, coming out of the guitar pedal back into, let's actually bring this into a brand new track, create a new track, is an audio track, call this tape delay. The inputs of this is gonna be inputs 1 and 2, hit close. Now I'm going through this very quickly, but if you want more information on this, I do have a video. I'll put a link somewhere up here where I go into detail on how I'm doing this whole routing of signal. Somebody had mentioned, hey, how come you just don't send it through a send and be able to blend two signals together? I'm doing it this way instead of using the sends or the subgroups because I like to have my clean signal and my effects pedal signal right next to each other. There is something that I hope they could fix in an update, but as of right now, when we do our sends and our returns, we are doing it post fader. So anything that I do to the fader of the monitoring channel is going to affect what I send over to my effects pedal or my guitar pedal. Being able to do it the way I'm doing it right now, I'm doing it pre-fader. Well, it's actually not pre-fader. I'm duplicating the track and I have its own separate send to this without it affecting anything else. Now I can blend both signals the way I'm going to do right now. Now we have this tape echo, which is this guitar pedal right here, and we have our freestyle harp that we have. So if I hit play right now, we're going to hear the clean signal alongside with this tape echo right here. This is awesome. I'm really liking what I'm hearing. Now, if I mute all these other tracks and we just hear the harp on its own. This is the tape echo by itself. It's got this tape age right here that can make it sound pretty dirty, or if I can clean it up. Okay, you know what? I'm going to record that right here. Let's go to the arranger. I want to print this tape echo that I have and just have it right here on the grid. I do not want to lose this at all. If this is confusing, I mean, this is MPC 3.0 right here. If you are lost with 3.0, do not forget, I do have a course that will take you from start to finish so you could better understand the MPC software. And I focus on the MPC software, so this will be something you can apply whether you have the MPC X, the MPC keys, any of the newer MPCs. I focus on the software. So navigating, getting familiar on the arranger, how to chop up samples, mixing your track. I get you very familiar with that. So once you take that course, if down the road you ever want to purchase a different MPC, you will feel right at home. If you want more information on that, go down to the link of this video, sign up today. I'd love to have you there in our course. All right, we have this arranger right here. I'm going to select everything we have is like about 4 bars long. I'm going to double length that. So now we're at about 8 bars, double length it again. Now we're about 16 bars. Let's work with an intro right here. How long should we have an intro for? I'm not sure. Let's make it 4 bars right here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is awesome. My goodness. Okay, these Q links, I'm so sorry, but this MPC X, this is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm like fanning out with these Q links right here. I'm just enjoying this so much, being able to navigate, having this right at my fingertips. Now, you can do this with the MPC One or MPC keys or live, but you have to bang through, and sometimes I'm not going to do that. I'm just pinching to zoom, but this is awesome. All right, so with the intro, I don't want no drums. Select these drums, erase that. For the first 2 bars, I want to get rid of this organ, erase that. Get this bass. For the first bar, erase that. Oh, I can reverse that. That is cool. Man, this is awesome. I'm having a lot of fun. And guys, this is what it's all about. Just to have fun. It is about, I think it's, oh wow, it's already 11 p.m. at night. And I'm over here sweating. I'm having a good time. I don't know how I'm going to sleep after this. But I truly enjoy doing this. The love and passion that I have for this has no expiration date. I always love coming back to this and just recreating something new, which is why every time I hit record and I stand right here in front of you guys, I enjoy the moment, and I'm always grateful. And just right now, coming off of this video, I just want to show my gratitude of just simply being here, being able to do this, being able to share this moment with you. It truly comes from a very personal space, from my own self that you see right here. So thank you for hanging out with me and sharing this moment with me. Guys, if you guys want links to some of the sounds that I was using, do not forget to go down at the bottom of this. I am burnt out. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch y'all on our next one.